We use energy to create effects, to generate combat power.
Imagine just 10 years ago the batteries that something that would need to power all these apps and tools would look like. It'd be very big, heavy, cumbersome, and yet somehow someone's figured out how to do it all in this little piece. So if we think about implementing that same kind of thought process to even bigger problems, imagine how much better off we would be.
We all need new solutions to energy. We just have to find a way of coming together now and funding these and working together to actually implement some of these.
We need the ability to rethink how we use energy or how we generate, transmit, and store energy in the future. And we partnered with AFWERX, and AFWERX became that front door and the generator of enthusiasm for us.
Anyone and everyone can choose to be more efficient with their energy usage. And so, hey, maybe conserving the fuel usage on one mission is what enables more fuel for the mission that needs it to get someone to their destination faster. It gives us all more options.
At some point, buying more of what you have doesn't make you better. And so we've got to go to industry and say, how can we do this differently?
Rearview mirror small, windshield's big. So we look out the windshield, we say, okay, what are we going to do next? How are we going to challenge ourselves to be, better, faster, more capable, more durable, those kind of things. And we test and we go for it. So on a smaller scale than I'm sure the US Air Force, but Shelby's an iconic brand and performance is our business. If you look at innovations over the years, they almost always started in racing.
Everything we do has a purpose. I used to work with Carroll every day, and he used to come to me and he say, you know what, he goes, I love what you do with my cars. He says, do me a favor, never ever put a scoop, a hole, or a wing on one of my cars that isn't efficient. So I think about that every day. So every car that we design here, we try to put efficiency into it. We got this part, now let's go here, let's go here. And it was just a building block, and we still do that today.
Contact 100% keen and modulation is go.
My name is Denise Morris, and I work at NASA Marshall Space Flight Center in Huntsville, Alabama. I'm the current challenge manager for the NASA Watts on the Moon Centennial Challenge. When it comes to energy, Earth and space exploration are much more similar than you may think. In space, solar energy is abundant, but it's not always available to generate the power we need. Batteries can help us run vehicles and equipment for space exploration, but we need more robust performance and durability. At NASA, our researchers are working with innovators to accelerate a variety of energy management, distribution, and storage options for exploring the moon and beyond. And to complement those efforts, we're running the NASA Watts on the Moon Centennial Challenge to bring ideas from the crowd that could transform energy for the Earth and also the harsh environment conditions we have on the moon and beyond.
I mean, energy is extremely important. It keeps us all connected from all over the world and allows us to do what we do. I know, and I love to explore and go out in the middle of the desert and find, hike for hours and hours and hours. And I realize that one of the limiting factors has always been power, because you can only carry so much. And I load up my backpack and carry as many backups as I possibly can, but it would be incredible if we can find a solution for that. It's amazing what humanity has created so far. There is definitely a way that we can find a solution to this.
So the Spirit of St. Louis was engineered to make the first nonstop flight across the Atlantic from New York to Paris. When Charles Lindbergh was able to demonstrate that nonstop flight across the Atlantic was possible, suddenly it became a mandate. Let's go innovate and make that normal. When you can demonstrate that the impossible is possible, suddenly you realize that's a reason to go innovate.
And so the reason that the Energy Challenge is such an important effort right now is because if we tackle these problems, there are real solutions that we can implement now that will make ripples of impact in our own daily lives.
I think what we're really trying to do here is to say, no, we want to move away from the carbon-based fuels, and we're looking for technologies that are going to change society, because if they change society, then they're going to change warfare.
There are solutions that are there and available in the very near term if we build this partnership.
You know, having more options because of our efficiency while we're working to get more options, power sources, that'll decrease our vulnerability and increase the rate of mission success.
There's just so much out there, and we have a lot to be grateful for.
I hope in 10 years we look back at this challenge and we say, we found that golden nugget.
We can't just get a little bit better, we have to make a huge leap.